What's up, everybody? This is a quick how-to video uh, by Tay. This is how to become a VIP executive on GTA Online. Um, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This is gonna be a how to become an executive, and also this is gonna be also a how to how to play the game as an executive, what kind of bonuses you have as an executive, what kind of work you can do as an executive, etc. Um, as an executive, you get a lot of money free roaming as long as you're playing, doing work. Um, it can add up to be a lot of money. I almost made $1 million off of being an executive after easily a week. Easily a week. Um, but of course, that was me playing. And then right after, I would play with as a bodyguard for an executive. And as soon as my time was up being an executive, and then whenever I was able to be an executive again, I go back to being an executive. Um, and I was doing nothing but that for a good week, and I made close to $1 million more than what I had. So it's quite simple. To become an executive, you have to follow these easy steps. I'm gonna dumb it down. It's pretty easy. You look how much money you have, and you need to have at least $1 million. Now, do not worry. I know this freaked me out the first time that I tried to become an executive. You do not pay $1 million to become an executive. You just need to have $1 million in your bank account. Say that again. You do not have to pay the $1 million to become an executive. You just need to have $1 million to become an executive. So it's pretty simple. Get $1 million. Go to interactive menu. Scroll all the way down to SecuroServe. Hit that. Register as a VIP. Those who don't have $1 million and you want to work for a VIP, you follow that same steps and you go to the looking for work to on. When you do that, it'll let the VIPs know somebody's looking for work, and they can choose to hire you or ignore it. Now, you register as a VIP. This will come up. Are you sure you want to register as a VIP? It'll let you know that passive mode will be disabled while playing as a VIP. Go ahead and accept. You name your organization. I'm just gonna name it. I'm gonna name it Two in the Chest. And there we go. I am now a VIP. Now, there's different work you could do as a VIP. How you start the work, you go to your interactive menu. The very top of your interactive menu will now be the SecuroServe VIP. This is where you go in and you can hire bodyguards. You can offer it to people nearby, offer it to people who are looking for work, offer it to friends, offer it to crew, offer it to certain players within your current session. And then over here to management, this is where you get to choose to change the name, but be warned, it costs $50,000 to change the name once you've named it. You could choose a style, VIP style. As you can see, you choose your style. I typically like to go with the none, because if you choose a style, then you have to set your bodyguards to a certain style, and I don't like restricting to my bodyguards to having a certain style of clothes, but that's completely up to you. You get to turn friendly fire on and off. Friendly fire counts as everything. I mean everything. So if, say, one of your bodyguards is in a helicopter and you get hit by the rotor blades, you will not die. You will go flying instead of die. Your bodyguards could blow up the car you're in, and you will not die. The car will explode, but you will not die as long as this is off. And then at the very bottom right now, since I have no bodyguards, it says no bodyguards are working for you. But from there, you can choose to fire bodyguards, or you can choose to, I forgot what the other one is called, but it's basically where you could basically put a hit on them, where if you put it out there, you choose that, terminate, that's what it's called, terminate. Once you choose to terminate them, you accept, they will now show up on all of your bodyguards' map as someone they need to kill, like a little mission for them. Once they kill them, I do not know if the bodyguards receive money for killing them. I know as a VIP you do not receive money for killing them. Don't personally know about bodyguards, but there are no other missions that they can do as bodyguards until that bodyguard is terminated. Once that bodyguard is terminated, he will no longer be your bodyguard at that point. And yes, he will be aware that he has a termination on him or her. Now VIP work, you come here, and this is all the VIP work you can currently do. Hostile takeover. As you can see, you retrieve a package from a high security area, which is Altruist Camp, Fort Zancudo, LSIA, Merryweather Base. You basically go in there, you get a package and you deliver it. Good money, I believe it's around 30 grand for that. Asset recovery, I personally don't play this one too much. It's pretty difficult. You steal cars from the police station and you try to deliver to a certain area, but the whole time you have like 4 or 5 star wanted level. They kill you, but the cops always tend to hang around the car after they kill you, so you basically have to go through a whole war and battle zone just to get to the car that you need. Usually either I just give up or time runs out by the time I can get back to the car. It's just a pain in the ass, really. Executive Deathmatch. In order to play this, you need to have another VIP in the current session that you are in. Once you do this, you click it and you can target. See, as you can see, there are 2 other VIPs currently in this session. I could choose to start a war on them at any time. Say, this gentleman right here keeps on killing me for no reason, or he's just somebody I really want to have a deathmatch with. If I click start and he chooses to accept, me and my bodyguards will go to war against him and his bodyguards. Now the executive search. Sorry, let me go back to the deathmatch. In order to win the deathmatch, you need to kill the VIP. I can't remember. It's either 3 or 5 times you have to kill the enemy VIP. Doesn't matter how many times you kill the bodyguards. That doesn't matter. You have to kill the VIP a certain amount of times, and once you kill that VIP a certain amount of times, your team wins. So a good strategy a lot of people do, but I hate to see it, but still a lot of people do. As soon as it starts, the VIPs will go running to some strange area way on the other side of the map and hide out and just try to stay alive while they let their bodyguards take care of the other VIP. Executive search. Basically with this, if I started this, on your mini map, it'll come up with a little, you'll see it, it's like it'll come up with a symbol, and around it will be like you see the circle around me. It'll be like that. You have to get within that circle. Once you're in that circle, as long as you're moving, as long as the VIP is moving, other players cannot see the VIP. The VIP tries to remain hidden for a certain amount of time while other players on that session try to find the VIP and kill him within that circle. Bodyguards can be seen during that, but they're trying to protect the VIP. So bodyguards can be seen by other players in the session. VIP cannot, as long as you're moving. If the VIP sits still for a certain amount of time, then you'll show up on everybody's map within there. Sightseer, basically hack the system on your phone, and you, as a VIP, and you go pick up different packages throughout Los Santos and Blaine County, and pretty straightforward. Piracy prevention. In order to play this one, you need to have a yacht. You basically defend your yacht, as it says, until the time runs out. This one's personally my favorite, and it's one of the biggest payouts. It's about a 35 grand payout if you win. I'll show you where they're basically trying to get to. This is the top deck. Excuse me. This is the top deck, and they're trying to basically take over this area right here. As long as other people in the session are standing within this area right here, then they are taking over your yacht. You're basically stopping people from taking over your yacht. You've probably seen this. This is a very popular one where when somebody starts it somewhere along the beach, a couple helicopters show up and a couple boats, and everybody's going toward it, explosions, all the yada yada. It's honestly one of my favorite ones to play. VIP challenges, I can't show you those right now because obviously I have no bodyguards. In order to play this, you have to have bodyguards. I know there's some fun little ones, like you could send your bodyguards to go knock over gas stations and just some fun little stuff. Let's get on the VIP abilities. Drop Bull Shark. I can have a Bull Shark testosterone pill drop. I could have ammo dropped, armor dropped, a turreted limo dropped. This one's pretty fun. I tend to use this one during things such as VIP or executive search, where people are coming and looking for me. I'll have one of my bodyguards drive while I sit in the limo, and I sit inside the turret, and it's a pretty good vehicle as long as somebody doesn't get onto you with a rocket. You could drop any of these pretty much. That one's free, that one's free. And those are the only two that are free. From here, you can also choose to spectate your bodyguards. If you have bodyguards available at any time you come here, it's free. You can choose to spectate your bodyguards. You can also bribe authorities, and this doesn't only go for you. If anyone in your any of your bodyguards, anyone within your organization gets bounties, gets a bounty on them, a wanted level on them, you could choose to do this, pay $15,000, it'll wipe everyone's wanted level off of them in your organization. But be warned, before you go waste your time, for missions such as the vehicle one I told you that you steal from the police station, you cannot use this. This will not be available to you during missions where police have to be chasing you. So I've wasted my time and I've lost missions because I've sat there and tried to go to this like, oh, the police can't get me when I do this because they'll stop chasing me. And next thing I know, I go to it, it looks like this, all like not able to be clicked, and next thing I know, I finally exit out of it. I'm like, damn, it looks like I gotta run, and there's a shotgun to my face. Excuse me. Allergies are acting up, excuse me. Ghost Organization. This one's pretty cool. This one is good for executive search. Basically, you pay $7,000 and everyone within your organization blips off of the map, disappear from anybody being able to see them. It only lasts a certain amount of time, but it's perfect for executive searches when basically your bodyguards are going to be hanging around you. Because when your bodyguards are around you, that's typically where people on the map typically look. Now, here, of course, here's retire. You end your protection contract. Now, you get about 4 hours as VIP from the moment you register. After those 4 hours are up, you have to wait 12 real hours, not in-game hours, real hours, in order to be a VIP again. So, let's go ahead and see if I can hire anybody so I could show you some more. I'll go with looking for work. It says there are no players currently looking for work as a bodyguard. When it does that, I typically just go to players and just send one to everybody. By the way, if you ever are just roaming around and it says you were offered to be a bodyguard at blah blah blah, d blah blah blah, you want to accept it, simply pull up your phone, secure serve, and it'll show you the invites. See if I can get anybody else to join before I show you more. Now you may have noticed that circular looking deal around me. That's basically the area where you're at. As long as if you have bodyguards in that area, they'll receive RP for being in that area for a certain amount of time. And also, I don't know if it's true, I've heard that I can find this helicopter for a second. I've heard that they also can be healed while standing in that area, so their health actually goes up. Doesn't look like anybody's going to join us, so I'm going to go ahead and forget that. But that's basically the gist of being a VIP. It's really fun to do. You know, it could bring in a lot of money. So that was the overview of being an executive in Grand Theft Auto 5 online, how to do it, what it looks like being in it, etc. Later on, we will put another video up, but basically me and Ramathorn will be playing each executive thing you could do between the work and the challenges, make separate videos, and you guys can see all that. So basically you can see the gist of how to play it and let you in on a little bit of secrets that we do all the time that really have us at probably about 90%, you know, winning factor for everything we do. It's usually we win about 90% of the things we do as VIPs, just because a lot of VIPs won't think about the little tricks that they can do in their abilities, and it costs them money in the long run because they're not making the amount of money for the winning. So we'll show you all that. I hope this video helped. If there's anything that I missed that you need clarity on, anything like that, feel free, post it in the comments section, like this video, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you for watching. I've been Tay-Tay, and hope you have, I don't know. Yeah, just hope this video helped, pretty much. Alright.